What's up, guys? Today was a reveal for Battlefield 5, and we've got quite a bit to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the trailer live here with you guys. It's my first time seeing it too, so we're going to see what this is all about, and then we're going to talk about what we learned on the reveal live stream that took place this afternoon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Here we go, guys. Battlefield 5, let's get it. EA, DICE, and Frostbite. Here we go, boys. What is that?
Find cover!
Bloody move!
Get out here!
Oh my god!
Give me first aid! Oh, sorry!
No way, dude.
Hello, friend. On your feet!
Here we go!
What? I thought I was having a bad day. Oh shit. Yo, how much stuff is gonna fall right now?
There's some ammo!
Find it here!
Right there! Watching grenade! I got
This
you
is
back.
insane. He just shot a plane down with a grenade. Oh my gosh, dude, no way.
Ah, that's the rocket!
Fuck it! Hello, old friend.
Okay, that chick's kind of a badass. I know people are gonna be roasting this trailer because of female fighters being in World War II and stuff, which it did happen, but it wasn't all that popular, but that was cool. She has like the metal hand and stuff. My goodness, dude. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll that on loop in the background, and we're gonna talk about everything we saw. That was insane. That was honestly really cool. That was a great trailer. Lots of action, very intense. You guys saw like the destruction, the evolution, that kind of thing that Battlefield is known for, and you know, I think this is pretty exciting. I am excited for this. Now, you guys know when we first found out that it was going to be based in World War II, I was a little bit disappointed by that, and I still kind of feel the same way. Like, I would like to see, honestly, I really wanted a new Bad Company game, but I would like to see like a modern era or maybe even a slight future era. I think could be kind of cool with Battlefield, but we're going to be going back to World War II. I'm not against it, and I really like World War II shooter games. I just feel like lately we've been kind of just like pummeled to death with World War II, you know what I mean? Like, we had the Battlefield 1944 game come out, we had COD World War II, we had Battlefield 1 as the last Battlefield, which was World War I, but still kind of the same idea, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to see some modern equipment and weaponry and stuff like that, but I mean, World War II could be cool. Obviously, you know, COD World War II was a bit of a letdown for a lot of people. I feel like Battlefield can do a much better job. You know what I mean? Like, it just the expanse of it and the size of it and you know, these huge field battles like we saw here with tons and tons of players with the tanks and the vehicles and flying in old school World War II planes and stuff like that. Like, there's going to be a lot more that you can do and a lot more that they can fit in here than COD could with a small 6v6 game mode. So I do think overall, in terms of a World War II game, EA and DICE are probably going to show Call of Duty how it's done. So I am excited to see what that's all about. Not to mention that, you know, Battlefield 1 wasn't bad, but World War II is going to have a lot more they can do in terms of weaponry and vehicles and stuff like that. There was just a lot more technology by then. So again, it's going to be a bigger and better game than what they could have done. So I'm excited about it. You know, I still would like to see a different time period, and I guess we'll have to wait another couple years for that. But I think it could be kind of cool. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now, In terms of some of the features, like, obviously, like I said, the Levolution and stuff is going to be really cool for a World War II game when you have tanks and stuff being able to drive through buildings and blow buildings up, et cetera, et cetera. It turns out they've actually got a new feature when it comes to the level. You can actually build fortifications now, which is made me kind of scratch my chin when I was watching the reveal. You can build fortifications, or forts for short. But yeah, like you can put up like sandbags, you can reinforce structures, you can put up walls and like change the battlefield in that dynamic. Kind of interesting. I wonder where they got that from. But obviously it's not going to be as fast as something like Fortnite. It's going to take a little bit longer, but you can like build up little foxholes with sandbags and little makeshift bases and stuff across the battlefield if you want to, which is kind of cool. Now, they did say one really good thing is the Premium Pass is now gone. All the DLC that comes out, the maps and weapons and stuff like that, that's all going to be free for everybody, which is going to be awesome. So it's not going to split the community up. It's not going to split it into like a paid tier and a free tier. Everybody's going to get all the stuff, which is really cool. They also said that there's this new thing called Tides of War, which obviously World War II was this huge, grandiose battle that spanned all kinds of, from everything from Scandinavia down to the North African deserts. All kinds of battles and time periods and locations and settings and stuff. So they said that they're going to update the game as the years go on, and it's going to constantly evolve, and it's going to show you like new areas and new time periods and new battles and new perspectives, which is going to be kind of cool. And again, that's not something we really got with COD World War II. We only had the European theater in COD World War II and never really expanded on that. So I think that's going to be kind of cool. I'm excited for it, and it should be good. I'm really excited for the war stories. War stories are returning, the single player mode that kind of like follows specific people and the kind of their story throughout the war. So I am excited for that. I really enjoyed those in Battlefield 1. And I'm sure they're going to be really, really good here in Battlefield 5. I'm hoping that we get new war stories as these Tides of War go on. Like, as we get updates, I know it's going to happen for multiplayer. I don't know if we're going to get additional single-player stories, but I think that'd be kind of cool and definitely stuff we would cover here on the channel. Now, there was a new thing called, what was it called? Grand Operations. It's a new multiplayer mode, which is kind of like you follow the course of a battle through multiple days. So it's multiple in-game days, not multiple days in real life, but like you start off on day 1 and everybody's got all the ammo and everything, and the battlefield is pristine, and then you move to day 2 and people are starting to wear down and emotions are running high and stuff like that. And then you get to day 3 and things are really looking bad. And then by day 4, everybody's like down to their last clip. And it's like every single day is all like, they kind of build off of each other. So like, let's say you lose the first day, you're going to start off the second day kind of like pushed back, and the enemy team is going to have a stronghold over you. You know what I mean? And like the lives that you lost on the first day carry over to the second day. So it's like this course of battle that could end on any day. You could get run over by the enemy team on the first day, or you could end up in a stalemate and go all the way to day 4 when nobody has any ammo and it's like this completely war-torn wasteland, which I think that sounds kind of cool. That's a pretty interesting game mode, so I'm excited to check that out. They said that co-op is back, so you're going to be able to do like mission-based things with friends and like a small little co-op session, which is cool. And yeah, I think overall that's about it. I mean, they said obviously in typical Battlefield fashion, there's going to be tons of vehicles, tons of weapons and stuff like that, and it should be good. So I think it looks good. It is World War II, which again, I would have liked to see a different time period, but I'm excited to see what they can do. I'm excited for the war stories. I'm glad that everything's going to be free and it's all kind of inclusive for everybody, and it sounds like it could be a pretty good Battlefield game. Oh, before I forget, holy cow, the one thing I was really hoping they were going to announce with this live stream was Battle Royale, and they did not. Now, there is no way, shape, or form I can possibly imagine Battlefield not coming out with a Battle Royale game with this game. I mean, Battlefield has been doing huge team battles for so long. Battle Royale is right up their alley with just the way that their game is set up and what they've been doing for forever, plus like the Levolution and destroying buildings and stuff like that. Battle Royale on a Battlefield game could be amazing, and it could blow everything else out of the water. I mean, obviously it'd be quite a bit different than Fortnite, but like I'm talking about, when I think about it, I would think a Battlefield Battle Royale game would be better than a COD Battle Royale game. No question about that. So unfortunately, we did not get any like information about that. EA Play at E3 is coming up here in a couple of weeks, and that's where they're first going to have multiplayer like gameplay live for people. So we'll get some footage from that, and hopefully we'll have some sort of an announcement there. So yeah, unfortunately, the one thing that I know a lot of people were really looking forward to doesn't look like it's been announced yet. So hopefully it's still coming. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace out.